Hey Soul Tribe, it's Mystique, the Mystic Seer here. Today I'm going to be doing a what's next in this connection reading for you. So the decks we have chosen today is the Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot. You have the Inspired Neon Tarot and the Radiant Tarot Cards Essence deck. So, charms that we have is the little unicorn stone, the golden geode, and the striped pink love heart. So go ahead, ground your energy, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Once you feel grounded, open your eyes up and go towards which tarot deck that you feel drawn to. Alrighties, so first up, I'm going to say a prayer just for protection and clarity. And then we'll get into our reading. We will draw an angel number card, we'll do our tarot reading, and then at the end, we'll do our charms, and you can ask a question to the pendant and see what it says. Dear God, Jesus Christ, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please watch over us and protect us now as we do this channeled message for the collective. May you please protect us and clear and cleanse us from any negative energies and or entities. May you also please help us gain insight, clarity with accuracy and reliability. Amen. All right, let's go. So, unicorns are rare. Something is telling me this connection is rare. So, whatever it is you're experiencing or about to experience with a certain someone is going to be like nothing you've ever experienced before. You're like nothing they've ever experienced before. Collective, pile one. So we'll pop our little charm over there and we'll get stuck into our tarot. No, angel number first. Sorry guys, I'm getting too ahead of myself. Maybe that's what this connection's like too. Unicorns gallop. They gallop straight into it. Alright, Spirit, can we please get an angel number to start off this reading? There it is, 6464. It says, inner knowing, trust, awareness, mindfulness, reflection, clarity. Cultivate mindfulness daily to strengthen your intuition. Spend time in quiet reflection, focusing on your breath, and let your mind settle into stillness. What is my intuition telling me about the current situation? How can I better listen to my inner voice? Dedicate a few minutes each day to mindfulness or meditation, allowing your inner voice to guide you without distraction. Trust the feelings and insights that arise. There we go. If you'd like to know more about the angel number 6464, type it into your search engines, see what pops up, and feel free to pop what you find down in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Now, let's start our reading. Let's go. First up, you got the Page of Wands. You've got the Five of Pentacles. Wow, these are just coming out. The Moon. Got a couple here. You've got the Eight of Wands. You have the Hermit. You have the Hanged Man. and you have the Five of Swords. And lastly, there's our last card, the One of Pentacles. So the Page of Wands represents the situation. Excitement and extrovert, energetic and fearless, creative ideas. That's what the Page of Wands embodies. So this connection is very exciting. Your person's full of energy. They're showing up in the connection as fearless. Sorry, I just shut my door there. And there's lots of creative ideas flowing between the conversation between you two. It's not just wild and passionate in that department, but you've got these wild and passionate ideas that are really, you're stimulating each other's minds and really bouncing off each other, which is lovely. I'll just get clarity on that. Whoa, we only wanted one card, Spirit. We don't need that many. We'll just take that one. Alright, we have the Empress. So she's the divine feminine. She embodies femininity. She's very nurturing and she's in touch with her higher self and her intuition. Now, that's what it's like when you guys are having this conversation. You're both embodying your feminine energy, which is quite sweet when a man is nurturing and kind and compassionate and displays them or embodies them traits of the feminine nature. Take it how it resonates. You may be the male or the female in this connection. But when these ideas are bouncing off one another, you're both very much in touch with your higher selves, which is lovely. It's a really beautiful connection, this one. It's very sweet, very childlike, very innocent. So the Five of Pentacles talks, this is you. So you may have experienced a rough period recently and felt very isolated and abandoned in this connection. You might be, like your employment might be suffering, and it just in general, it's been a real struggle for you. This connection may be currently a no contact connection. I'm getting that with somebody out there in the collective. The Ring of Pentacles. That's about abundance and prosperity. Oh, King of Pentacles, I'm so sorry. They've made that look like an R there, see? Abundance and prosperity, security and stability, protective and provider, reliable and father. So you may be used to being abundant and being the one that provides, and used to this security and stability. And you're a very reliable person, so going through this period of hardship is not the norm for you. So that would be quite a struggle for you, I imagine. Now, the next card represents them in this situation. You've got the Moon, which is all about illusions, hidden confusion, secrets, and uncertainty. So what I'm getting is these aren't exactly the happy illusions and mysteries that you want in a connection that are like surprises and learning more about one another and digging deeper to get to know one another. These are more I'm really getting a no contact here. Like if that doesn't resonate, please choose another reading. I take what resonates and leave the rest. But someone specifically is in a no contact situation, and there's a lot of illusions about what this person's doing, where they're going, and it's leading you to feel very confused and uncertain at this time. We'll just get some clarity on that. You got the 10 of cups, oh, sorry, the 7 of cups. So 7 of cups is all about having different choices and not being able to decide which choice to take, and having multiple options. And also some of these choices are shrouded in fantasy and illusion. The 8 of Wands is about fast movement, quick decision, and sudden progress. Now this one is how they view you. So it might be a little overwhelming for this person for how fast you're moving in this connection, especially if they're like a bit of a player, which they might be with those illusions around them with the Moon card. So we'll just get some clarity on that 8 of Wands. You got the 10 of Wands, defending yourself, protecting, stand your ground. So this person may be right now in a bit of defense mode because you're so fast moving. They feel like they have to protect themselves from you, especially if they've been hurt in the past. But this abundance of love and passion and flowing of ideas might be a bit too much for them to take on, especially if they're a younger male, like in their late teens or early 20s. So you've got the Hermit, which represents how you view them. So yeah, they're in Hermit mode at the moment. They're taking time out for self-reflection, introspection, and solitude. But with the illusions there, like you're uncertain about what they're actually up to, which is leaving you feeling frustrated. Just to clarify the Hermit, we've got the Ace of Swords. So while they're in this mode of, how you view them, rather than looking at the situation for what it is, that the connection was a bit too fast moving and a bit too full on for them, you're looking at it like they are taking that time out to seek clarity and truth and to come up with new ideas surrounding this connection, maybe a whole new perspective. And that's sort of like a victory and a triumph in your mind at the moment. But in reality, they're really just trying to draw their energy back. We'll have a look at what's coming in next. So you got the Hanged Man, which is about sacrifice and waiting, perspective and lack of direction, it says. So the Hanged Man just hangs. He's really not going anywhere. And this is what's coming in for the connection. It's not really moving past this Hermit mode and these feelings of insecurity that you possibly feel like are being projected onto you. I'm not really getting player energy, more so I'm getting this person just wasn't ready for this connection. And twin flames are often like that. They come into our lives and they sweep us off our feet, and next minute they're in no contact mode. The Six of Swords is about leaving behind, moving forward, and distance ahead. So this might be about learning the lessons from this connection that you've learnt through these great conversations, this great passionate energy, and then how quick it moved and turned into this of them wanting to retreat. So taking these lessons on has helped you to grow as a person. And it might be painful at the time while you're going through it, but in reality, it's another stepping stone to help you level up and grow and be a better version of yourself. The Five of Swords is how to attract this in, if you want to attract this connection in. And I really can't see, like, spirit moves people out of our path sometimes and keeps them out of our path because they don't serve our higher good. Because by pushing for this connection, it's only going to end up in arguments and stressful, and it's just going to be unrest and conflict between the two of you, and possibly other people that you both may be associated with. And just to clarify that, you've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So Spirit's reminding you not to be letting your insecurities take over this at this time, not to be overly sensitive about this. Just kind of take on and embody the spirit of, well, you win some, you lose some, and you know what? I've grown, and I'm a bigger, better person for having experienced what I've been through. And what you did have was really beautiful. So it's hard not to reflect on those moments and want that back. But this person's not ready for that. They're definitely not ready. The Seven of Pentacles talks about the next time you see them. So this talks about harvest, rewards, results and growth, progress and patience, planning and focus. I'm not sure that you will see this person again, or if you do, I don't think you're going to fall back into this connection. I think you're more going to be looking at your growth and the results of all your achievements and how hard you work to get through this, because I imagine you're a little bit heartbroken, but you will get through this. Spirit's reminding you that every bit of progress, even little progress, is good progress, and just to be patient with yourself going through this pain, and planning and focusing on things that serve your higher good is what Spirit's reminding you to do at this time. And then you've got the Six of Cups. So yeah, you're definitely caught up in these nostalgia of memories and past sentiment, because you were both in a very childlike energy when you were here. So first up, we will get our Mystic Black Rose. These are 18 plus love messages, guys. So if you're under 18, keep scrolling. Alright, let's see what messages your person has for you in this connection. There was a card back there. What was it? Coffee date, meeting up, planning, discussions, dating multiple people. So this person might be a bit of a player. That might be why they weren't ready for this connection. They're not ready to settle down. Even though it was so great and he's hit it off to such a great start. Can we get some more Mystic Black Rose cards and messages, please, Spirit, to clarify this connection? Whoops, we only got one card there. So mask, pretending, putting up a front, two-faced, not genuine. This person was not genuine with you at all. They were reflecting your energy when you met them. So whatever great spirits and good mood and feeling on top of the world you were in when you met them, that was not genuine. They were just mirroring the energy that you were putting out at the time. You've got observing, being watched. social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. Oh, that's not good. That's really creepy energy. If they want to not be ready for the connection, just don't, guys. Stop with the stalking and the watching. People don't be needing that. Alright, so you've got gossip, spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image, making you the fool. So I'm guessing if you slept with this person that they have gone and told their friends about it. They've bragged, unfortunately. And influences, others involved, third parties, intervention, manipulation. So they're taking on board what other people are saying to them rather than taking things for what they are. The opinions of other people sometimes have so much power over those who can't make up their own mind without going to others for advice. But sometimes it's better to just follow our intuition. We've got lust, forbidden fruit, non-committal sexual energy, tragedy. This person is non-committal. They were from the start. No matter what they told you, they were telling you what you wanted to hear. Sadly, time, needing time, now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. And for our last card of the the Mystic Black Rose deck, we've got children, immaturity, innocence, childhood. So that's definitely going back to that nostalgia and that energy that you were both in when you first met. So that's what you can take from this connection, is that sweet beginning that you had with them, rather than focusing on the where did they go, what are they doing. And yeah, if I was in your shoes, I'd block them on social media so they can't be stalking you. If they don't want to be a part of your life, then they should just stay the heck out. This deck's a little bit tricky to shuffle. But this is the Love Confession deck. We've got I miss you. So this person does miss that. They're in the same, like looking back on that and feeling nostalgic about the way yous were when yous were first in each other's energy. But they're in hermit mode. They're not moving. That's very stagnant energy. And for our last two, we've got, we might do 4. Being around you makes me nervous. Yes, because this connection is so consuming and so overwhelming, it does make them nervous. It's not like anything they ever expected to experience. I see you in my dreams. So this person's been dreaming about you, probably because they've been lurking around on your social media, obsessing over you. You brought the life back into my life. So whatever period that they were going through at the time when you guys met, they were definitely grateful to have you in their energy. Again, it was just all too consuming, probably for both of you. But I'm guessing, I'm feeling like I'm talking to the female here, and I'm feeling like they were a little bit more level-headed and mature than the male. The male might be younger than the woman. Take it how it resonates. It is a collective reading, and I very well could, the roles could be reversed, but that's the energy I'm feeling. We'll just go ahead and do some charms. Not very many came out, but that's all right. Yeah, this person's taking back, sitting back and they are analyzing this connection under a microscope, but choosing not to do anything about it. They're rather choosing to get the broom and sweep things under the rug. And yeah, you've got the hoo-hoo, the owl who is watching you. You got the little Buddha, so they're taking time out to ground their energy. We've got half the Ouija board there. We might as well grab the other half out. Oh no, it's not the Ouija board, my bad. So you got awesome mixed volume. What this puts me in mind of is good memories. You guys had shared some really, oh, sorry. You guys shared some really good memories together. And mixtape cassettes were something that couples made for each other back in the day before CDs were a thing. You're sharp as a tack. Everything I've told you, you already know this. But you just needed some clarity, which is understandable. You don't want to be with this person anyway because they're in that player energy and it's just going to turn out to be a big shit show. You've got the moon coming up again with those illusions and mysteries. And you got bug-eyed again. Confirmation on the stalking much. I feel like when you guys met, you were out dancing at a pub or something. You've got the ballerina there. You were very beautiful, pile one. The night that you guys met. You got a baby bottle. I'm hoping you guys use protection if you're not wanting a bubba. Because you've also got the rabbit. And we know what rabbits do. They're very fertile and they know how to make lots of babies. So letters that might be significant are N, Z, Z again, Q, N, Z, Z, Q. The NQ's kind of like giving me that no contact vibe. And you've also got the little notebook. So you might be a journaler, getting these feelings out, and the trauma that of losing this connection and this experience might be a good time for you to write those feelings out and just maybe even tear them up, bury them, let them go, unless you want to reflect on them in the future, which I can't imagine you would, especially if they're stirring up emotions of pain and whatnot for you. Lastly, we'll ask a question for our collective, a yes or no question. Alright, what I'd like you to do is close your eyes, take a deep breath, ground your energy and think of a yes or no question. When you're ready, open your eyes and I'll get the answer for you by swinging the pendulum. Yeah, that's definitely a no. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a more specific and personalized reading, please feel free to pop on over to my shop. The link in the description is in the description. And I look forward to engaging with you guys with more tarot reads in the future. Alright, bye for now. Alrighties, hi pile twos. It's a relief to come into the new reading. That last one was feeling very flat towards the ends. Some people, hey, not the collective at all. What some people have to put up with is what I believe, but that never mind. Let's not take that energy into the next reading. If you chose the Golden Geode and the Inspired Neon Tarot, this is your deck, pile 2. So what we're going to do first up is we'll get an angel number to start with. We'll pop your gorgeous little geode over there next to our pine cone. Alright. Spirit, can we please get an angel number for pile 2? The collective energy of pile 2, please. There it is. Number 8. I like number 8. Abundance, prosperity, opportunity, financial stability, emotional well-being, transformation. If you're struggling financially or emotionally due to changes in your life or relationships, your angels want you to know that these difficulties are temporary and also an opportunity for growth. How can I embrace the changes in my life as opportunities to cultivate greater abundance? Today, focus on one positive step you can take to improve your financial or emotional well-being, trusting that abundance is on its way. So that could also mean an abundance of love for what's next in this connection. So that's nice. If you've been through a period of stagnation, it sounds like changes are on the horizon. Let's get into our reading, guys. This is going to be a bit tricky. They're dark on both sides when they flip over. Oh well, it'll play out how it plays out. Whatever will be, will be. Que sera, que sera. That one. So you've got the Devil. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. You've got the Emperor. And you've got the Queen of Cups. You've got the Hermit. Oh, the Hermit popped up again. You guys might be able to resonate with pile 1. I'm pretty sure the Hermit was in exactly the same spot. Okay, you've got the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of pentacles in there, and you've only got one other cup. The rest are major arcana. Interesting. Alright, so the Devil is all about addictions, fears, egotism, restrictions, and materialism. And normally in the photo, there's 2 people chained up to the Devil. But they're not chained. They don't look like it would be too hard for them to get away. I'm not sure what addiction is pertaining to. Is that the right word? I'm trying to think of it. When you say addiction, it could be your genuine alcohol or drugs, but it could also be like social media addiction, gaming addiction. Some people are addicted to drama because if they don't have it in their life, they'll find it. And this is representing the overall situation. You guys might be actually addicted to each other, or there might be some practices. It could even be sex that you guys are addicted to in this connection. And you got the Three of Swords to clarify that. So the Three of Swords is all about loss, heartache, and separation. So this is another no contact reading, I believe, or one that is on the rocks. What's going on, guys? You got the Eight of Pentacles, which represents you. So you're like a creator, because the Eight of Pentacles is a craftsman and is about craftsmanship. So you might be very handy with your hands in whatever it is you do for a living, for a hobby, or in your spare time. You might be very creative with your hands in the bedroom too. I'm getting this person likes that about you. But the Eight of Pentacles, you're very skilled and you're used to being able to work situations in your favor. If you want something, you work hard and you get it, is what I'm getting. But this situation might not be one of those situations that you can do that with. You've also got the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords talks about solitude, self-love, and recovery. So pour that work into yourself. In periods of isolation and loneliness, we can actually work on ourselves to be the type of partner that we want to attract into our life. So when this person comes back to this connection, if they do, or when you guys, the collective of pile 2, use that time to pour into themselves rather than sort of fretting about this connection. See, as you can see, the Four of Swords resting. He's put his sword down and he's asleep. The Emperor is all about how they view you. You might be a masculine, I'm getting that, but take what resonates. You might be a woman who embodies masculine traits, which we all do. The yin and the yang resides within all of us. We all hold some feminine and masculine traits, so please don't take offense if you think I'm calling you masculine and you're a feminine. If you are a masculine, you are a divine masculine. And I'm getting this person views you as someone who is in a position of authority, somebody who embodies masculine power and leadership skills, and that really embodies and values structure in their life. Can we just clarify that, please, Spirit? You've got the Lovers. That's really sweet. This connection has been sweet, hasn't it? So it's about love, relationships, choices, harmony and cooperation. So when this person's with you, they feel like everything's just easy, everything's a breeze, it's not hard work to be with you. The energy just flows. This might also be a twin flame connection, to be honest. It's looking that way. The Queen of Cups over here is, hold on a second, I've messed that up. The Hierophant is how you view them. So that's why I was getting masculine, because I felt like there was a lot of feminine energy in the collective for pile 2, but I just got this real strong masculine, like overwhelming masculine presence when I was doing this, and this is how you view them. So what you see is this can be a really great connection. This has a lot of potential, and you see them like an emperor, but at the moment they're an 8 of Pentacles, which isn't a bad thing. The 8 of Pentacles is still very good. Sorry, they're not. You're an 8 of Pentacles. They're the Emperor. And this connection is very beautiful and has a lot of potential. Now the Queen of Cups is how they view you, which is quite beautiful. The Queen of Cups is very much in tune with her emotions. She's a very healing energy. She's very intuitive and in touch with her higher self. And she's very compassionate. And in that picture you can also see she's very beautiful. You're very beautiful, pile 2. That's what I'm getting. This person likes the way your skin looks when the light's dim. And you've got that soft glow across your shoulders and chest. You guys might have drank wine together, because it doesn't look like water that she's got in that cup. It looks red. Let's just clarify that. You got the Hangman in reverse. There we go, messing up the cards again. So the Hangman in reverse is all about missed opportunities, feeling indecisive, unable to let go, and experiencing delays. So although they see all this potential within you, they view you like you're in the Hanged Man energy. Perhaps you are unable to move forward, or just experiencing delays in this connection, and you feel stuck. You feel like the connection's stuck. It's not growing, it's not moving forward. You guys have kind of reached a point where nothing's happening now. You've got the Hermit for how you view them. So they're in Hermit mode at the moment. We'll clarify that. They're taking their time out for healing and growth and introspection. They may have found this connection to be a little too... Something's happened. It's like very addictive energy. I feel like the attraction to sex in this connection was too good that it was addictive, and that kind of is, you might have hooked up quite early in the connection, and I'm getting gee, this is thick energy to work through. I'm getting that that's kind of was the solid, not the solid foundation, but it was the foundation for this connection. Whereas there's all this potential that's just between both of you that's just turned into missed opportunities, sadly. Let's just clarify this, Hermit. You got the King of Wands. He's a bit of a player, just saying, especially when he's in reverse, but you haven't got him in reverse. So he's about success, leadership, and self-confidence. So while this person is in Hermit mode, they're actually building upon themselves and using this time to pour energy into themselves and perhaps overcome these addictions and this pain, this heartache. The Two of Pentacles is what's coming in next in this connection. And that's about choices, balance, and partnerships. So if this person comes back towards you, it's going to be more balanced this time because they've taken this time out to pour into themselves rather than using it to feel depressed and let those sad feelings overwhelm them. You've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. They may not be coming towards you soon in the near future because this is about delays, creative blocks, and miscommunication. So if you guys do come towards each other in the future, there's going to be miscommunication between you both. So if you want to attract this in, let's check how you would attract this in. And you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is about prosperity, fulfillment, and good fortune. What I'm getting is the good fortune is what you've learnt from this connection, how you've grown, how you've changed as a person. This experience has helped you level up and become a more mature version of yourself. Or you will come out of this like that. And you've got the Empress. Oh, that's beautiful. See, you've both used this time to pour into your own cup. And the Empress is all about feminine power. Just like that queen up there. She's gorgeous with all that feminine energy. But she's all about feminine power, creativity, fertility, expression, and pleasure. So this time that you've poured into yourself has actually been a very rewarding time, is what I'm getting. And the next time you see them, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So you've got ambition, prosperity, and opportunity. So what I'm getting is you guys may be doing this shadow work, and when you do come towards each other in the future, you're going to be in a better mindset to be able to take this connection on and perhaps tap into this potential. Ten of Wands is about carrying burdens, feeling exhausted and feeling like giving up. But it's up to you what you want to do with this connection, pile 2. As I say, you can't control other people, but you can control how you react to the situation, and you can also remove yourself from a situation if you feel like you're not getting the respect and the dignity that you deserve. So we'll move on now to our Mystic Black Rose deck. These are messages from your person. You've got trapped, stuck, locked down, mental prison, captive. So that might be how they're feeling now, but it's more so for the situation where you're both feeling like that in this period of what I feel is separation. You got triggers, flashbacks, trauma bonds, inner child wounds, attracting toxic. That's you, darling. So this connection and how it's panned out, this heartbreak over here, this pain, has triggered some of your inner child wounds. You've got to look after your inner child and nurture them back to health. Don't worry, you can do it. It's hard work. But you're the Empress, baby. You've got this. Just think, you've survived every single battle you've encountered to date at 100% success rate. So this is like a walk in the park. So you got drama, creating problems, thirsty for attention, overreacting, and drama queen. So something's happened. Something went down between you to cause this breakdown between you. And you feel that your person has been a bit dramatic about the way they've handled it. Pursuit, chasing, persistence, hunting down, resilience. So yeah, this person may have tried to pursue you a bit too hard after the connection broke down and now they're in hermit mode, or vice versa, but I'm getting yeah, that's how they view you. You've pursued them. They thought you were a bit too full on, honey. Sorry. I can only read the cards as they come out. I know it's not all positive. Past, there is history, it happened, left behind, looking back. So you may feel like this person left you behind and you're looking back, but history is history, and if it's causing you pain, there's no need to take it into your future with you to be able to embody this healing that you're going to be going through. You've got magnifying glass, showing proof, validation, confirmation, finding the truth. So that's what's coming in next. You're going to find out more about why this person has disappeared or behaved the way that they have and carried on a bit like a drama queen. You got the Clown, degrading appearances, shame, humiliation. So this person might have made you feel less than, and nobody deserves to feel less than, and nobody has the right to make anybody else feel less than. I'm highly against that. And this person has made you not feel like an empress, but you know you're the empress. You haven't let this completely get you down. I don't want to cover her up with that card. It's an ugly card. What they did to you is ugly, pile 2. Foresight. In the future, few days to weeks, few months, direction forward. Oh, it's in the future, few days to weeks, few months, direction forward. So you may run into this person within the next few months, few days to few weeks. 3 is significant there. And you're going to have to make a decision. And my recommendation would be to think very long and hard about this, how they've made you feel, and how they've behaved, and putting this in the past behind you, if that's what you really want to do. It's up to you though. I can only read the cards and put the energy out there to try and help you empower yourself. So, lastly, with our cards, we will get our love confessions from your person. We've got 2 there. We got, I am focused on my career and finances. You brought the life back into my life. I am focused on healing myself, which is what they're doing in their hermit mode. They're not really worried about helping you heal from what they've put you through. I am not emotionally available right now, which is a bit sad if you were hoping to pursue this connection further. And that's something too that you might want to reflect on when you come to this decision that you have to make. Alright, we'll do some of our charms now. So what I've got here is this person has been very slow moving. You got the turtle there. They know where they're going. They know what they're doing. They're just very slow moving. And you need to heal, honey. The sewing machine's about mending and healing your inner self, inner child, and like your wounds, your emotional wounds. Journaling might be a good thing for you to do right now, to help you move past this period and help you deal with the emotions that might be feeling overwhelming. You did have good moments with this person and experience good vibes with them, and you do have good memories that you can take away from this that have helped you grow. You've got another little notebook there. So definitely that's confirmation. Journaling would be a really great idea now, just to get rid of those thoughts and emotions. You got milk, and I'm getting no need to cry over spilt milk. That's maybe how Spirit's encouraging you to view this connection. You got the pentagram, so one of you might be into the occult. Definitely you, whoever's watching this, because you're watching tarots. The pentagram is also a very strong and stable structure. Very sharp. Bug-eyed. I feel like you were bug-eyed over this person. They felt too good to be true. and it sounds like they were. I cannot get that one up, and I don't know where my tweezers have gone to pick them up. I'm hoping it's not just dead to me. No. You've got a sprig of wheat, like the harvesting, and that tells me that the work that you're putting into yourself right now is going to bring you an abundance in the future. You've got the rainbow, and there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, remember? So, and the rainbow comes after a period of stormy weather to remind us that new beginnings are on the horizon. You might be feeling very angry right now and irritated because of the way this connection panned out. If you didn't use protection with this person, I'd definitely get a pregnancy test, because you've got the most fertile symbol there of the rabbit. And you got the little ducky. And that kind of puts me in mind of being versatile, you know. Like wet weather, this storm, it's good for four-wheel drives and ducks. Alright, so the last of our charms, we've got a cross. So leaning on God right now might be something that's going to help you get through this, your faith and reliance in God. God only tests us and lets us go through times that are more than we can endure, so that we can learn to rely on Him and see how He pulls us through in times of hardship. You got the squirrel, who's very resourceful, who stores away nuts for the winter so they don't have to go out in the cold. And I'm getting it, you're a very resourceful person. You're going to be able to pour into your own cup and store away all the things you need to build your strength up emotionally. And you got the butterfly, and the butterfly, oh, I keep doing that, sorry. The butterfly used to be a caterpillar and has had to make this big transformation to become this beautiful butterfly that the sky's their limit. So this connection, if nothing else, has transformed you to be a much more flexible and adaptable version of yourself. And it's actually qualities that make you a more beautiful person. And you got the cat, Mum. So I'm guessing you have a cat, or this person had a cat and you had a really good connection with it. Okay, letters that might be significant. We've got 2 R's. We've got U. If I can turn that around. You've got E. E. And E again. And you've also got an A. These might be letters that start with your name, that are the start of your names or initials. F. I'm getting like Alfie. I remember that movie. Alfie was a bit of a tart. I don't know if you've seen that movie. It's an old one. And you got Q. Remember, honey, you are the freaking queen. Don't let anybody treat you less than. You deserve to be treated like a queen. Alright, let's do our pendant so that you can ask a question. What I'd like you to do right now is take a nice deep breath, close your eyes, ground your energy, allow me to channel your energy as you ask this question. It's a yes or no question that I'd like you to come up with, please. And when you're ready, breathe out, open your eyes, and we'll see what the pendant has to say. So Spirit's unsure of the answer to your question. Maybe one more time. Try to rephrase the question and we'll go again. All right. And we're still getting an unsure there. So at this time, your question can't be answered. Thank you so much for watching my reading. I really appreciate that you've taken the time to watch this far and take in my channeled messages and tarot reads. If you like my content, please drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think about it. Hit like, share, subscribe to my channel for more content, and keep an eye on my page because I do give away free tarot readings. So at the moment I'm doing one of those giveaways, two of those giveaways today, one on TikTok and one on Facebook. I've announced it on Instagram too. So yeah, definitely stay tuned, and I look forward to doing more channeled collective messages with you guys in the future. And if you're interested, pop on over to my store for more specific and personalized tarot readings. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch up with you next time. Thank you. Come again. Hi there, pile 3. If you have picked the... I'll just grab it, sorry. If you've picked the Radiant Essence Tarot cards and the pink stripy rock that's shaped like a love heart, you have come to the right place. This is your reading, pile 3. Alright, just after the energy of the last 2 reads, I'll say another quick little protection prayer. Dear God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Jesus Christ and their ancestors, please may you watch over us and protect us from any negative energies and or entities, and help us gain good clarity and insight for the collective of pile 3 for this reading. Alright, let's go. First up, we'll do your angel number. I was getting a bit ahead of myself there. I was in the first pile 1's reading too. I nearly missed the angel number. 4. Organization, focus, discipline, clarity, structure, empowerment, and problem solving. Stay focused on your life journey. Your angels want to free you from distractions. Good organization empowers you to isolate and overcome the difficulties you've been facing. What steps can I take to better organize my life and stay focused on what truly matters? Today, set aside time to organize your thoughts, plans, and environment, allowing yourself to tackle challenges with clarity and purpose. So, you might be in hermit mode at the moment. You might be recovering, you might be licking your wounds, so to speak, getting over something. Let's see. Got the Ace of Pentacles. Gee, this is a beautiful deck. I like that it's not too shiny on the surface of the cards, because sometimes they just don't show up for readings. You've got the Devil, the Tower, and the Star. They came out just like that. What's that? 15, 16, 17. That's harmonious. You've got the Hierophant and the Emperor. And you got the Nine of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups. Alright, let's get stuck into these cards and interpret them. So the Ace of Pentacles is all about ambition, prosperity, and opportunity. And this card represents the situation in this what's next in this connection reading. So I'm getting that this is you're viewing, like you guys are kind of viewing this situation as an opportunity with each other. One or both of you may be viewing this situation like a good opportunity, like a new beginning. And then to clarify that, you've got the Six of Pentacles. So that's about generosity, advancement, and good fortune. So this is a lucky connection, which is refreshing after the last two reads, I'll tell you. All right, to clarify the Devil, you got the Lovers. Now the Devil represents fear, addictions, massive egos, placing restrictions on oneself and being over materialistic. And this card represents you. Sorry. You might have been a bit of a devil in this connection. And then you've got the Lovers. To clarify that, which is about love, relationships, choices, harmony, and cooperation. So you've got this feeling chained up and restrictions, and what's going on in this picture? I haven't used this deck before. This guy's sort of looking at the forbidden fruit, but it's a skull. And yes, he is chained up. He's chained up to something behind him, but it nearly looks like he is the devil. But he's not. He's embodying this devil energy, which you might have been addicted to this person, or you guys might like to drink or dabble in recreational other things. Take it how it resonates, but it could also be a sex addiction, a drama addiction. You've got the Tower, which represents how they view you. Oh dear. Well, the Tower moment's a new beginning and a great opportunity, that's for sure. 16. So chaos, changes, freedom, revelation, and awakening. So you've been a bit of a tower moment in this person's life, which is very interesting to be viewed as a tower moment. I'm sure you're not a hot mess. I'm sure you're not. Let's have a look. We've got the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is all about letting go, abandonment, and cutting your losses. So this person might be viewing you as having cut your losses from this connection now and moved on. And that's what this person's done. They've knocked their cups over with their sword. It looks like a sword, and they're marching off into the horizon like, yep, I don't need this anymore. I'm going to go find some new opportunities. And they're walking out into the unknown, into the storm. So that's very brave. And we do know storms pass. The star represents, oh, that's them. I'm sorry. I did this in the last reading too. So how you view them as a tower moment. And you might be walking away and cutting your losses. Yeah. And that's a difficult thing to have in anyone's life, a tower moment, especially when it's a person. So yeah, this person is a walking, talking tower moment. Not you. I apologize, pile 3. I'm so sorry. And yeah, you might be walking away and cutting your losses from this connection. And how they view you is as the star. Quite the opposite, actually. You got happiness, spirituality, hope, good fortune, and faith. And this is also represents new beginnings. So this person sees you as a new beginning. And you kind of see them as a new beginning too, but just in the tower moment form, not as in the darling star form. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. Skill, craftsmanship and determination, and you got the spider, the weaver. So this person views you as very crafty, very skilled, easily adaptable, able to work yourself out of tricky situations, able to support yourself, able to fend for yourself. Like you don't need to, you're very independent, you don't need to be relying on other people, you're very persistent, you've got good determination there that drives you. This person sees you as a really great opportunity. Now you got the Hierophant, which represents, let me just check that, what I wrote down. What's, how you view them. Let's see. Yeah, that represents you, them, how they view you, how you view them. Now the Hierophant is about spiritual wisdom, leadership, and tradition. And this person may be associated with a religion or an institution. You might see them as a bit of a philosopher, and the Centaur is a very fierce creature. So even though the Hierophant is the leader and the philosopher, you still don't want to, you know, you wouldn't stir a Centaur. I watched Harry Potter. I've seen how that went down for Draco Malfoy. You'd rather be on the Hierophant's good side. Let's just clarify that. You got Justice. So that's about fairness and finding balance and decisions. You might be aware that this person's going through legal problems at the moment. You might feel like from whatever it is that they've put you through and you've had to cut your losses from, or they've potentially walked away from you because this Tower moment was too tricky a situation for them to view as worth working on. It was hard work, and they walked away to do that, fight their own battles on their own rather than drag you through them, which could also relate back to whatever legal things that they're going through. With the Devil energy, which was you, yeah, no, I was just thinking with the Devil energy and addictions, that might be something that they have had to face the consequences of. I mean, it's out there. I've put it out there. I've said it, so it could possibly resonate with someone that, like, in pile 2 that's listening to this reading. Now, the Emperor is about what's coming in next, so that's nice. You have an Emperor coming into your life, pile 3. Sorry, I called you guys pile 2 before. My bad. But yeah, you have an Emperor coming into your life. So you've let this person walk away. They're not going to be stinking up your energy. For when this Emperor comes into your life, you'll be more open and in a position to receive this abundance that's coming into your life. He's all about authority, masculinity, leadership, and structure. He's a man's man. That's what I'm getting. You got the Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit in reverse talks about withdrawal, antisocial, fear, isolation, sadness, and paranoia. So this might be, after experiencing this, the energy you're in when this Emperor comes into your life. And because you're expecting this, you might not be ready for it, but try to keep your energy open to experiencing new things that that Spirit is bringing in for you. How to attract this in. You've got the Nine of Pentacles there. And that's about comfort, security, and abundance. So while you're up here working away on your craftsmanship skills, you're working on yourself. And look at this, you're harnessing all these pentacles. It looks like you're just about ready to harvest them and take them with you. And they're surrounded by flower petals. So you're reaping your harvest and bringing in your blessings for all this hard work you've done, so that you're going to be in the right mindset to receive this Emperor, rather than being in the reversed Hermit mode. So stay, and remember our angel number 4, stay focused on your life journey. Your angels want you free from distractions. Good organization empowers you to isolate and overcome the difficulties you've been facing. So when this Emperor comes into your life, they don't want distractions around like this messy Tower moment guy or girl. Take it how it resonates. I'm sorry, I shouldn't just assume that the Tower moment's a boy. But then I accuse pile 3 of being that Tower moment. But you can flip the roles too. It depends. You know, sometimes the roles are flipped for certain people when they're watching the tarot. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. Oh, that's beautiful. So, good luck, change, destiny, life cycles, karma. All this hard work you've been putting in, all this good energy that you've been putting out there, is you're going to bring in this good karma. But not trying to pursue this or go after this. By also cutting your losses and walking away, you're going to bring in, like, not wanting to take revenge, not wanting to make that person pay, not carrying your wounds with you into the next connection. You're really doing all the shadow work to bring in and manifest the future and future partner that you desire. And you got the 4 of Cups. And that's about boredom, unappreciative, and need to meditate. And this is about the next time you see this person. You're bored of that Tower moment. Yeah. You're going to be like, whew, I need to go away and meditate and cleanse my energy after that encounter. Which is good, because I don't think you're trying to hang on to this connection at all. You might feel a bit stuck in it though. See, the spider web looks like it's sort of gone belly up and is stuck in its own web there. But that's fine. You've got this. You got the Ace of Cups to clarify the 4 of Cups, which is about joy, creativity, and this new love that's coming in. You're very creative. You're going to be able to weave this into your favor. All right, we'll just get some cards from our Mystic Black Rose, which are channeled messages from your person, even though you don't want none of that. You want this Emperor that's coming in. Okay, we got 3 cards there. We got single, independent, freedom from attachment, available today. That's what the angels want. That's the energy they want you in when this Emperor comes into your life. You've got justice, legal matters, court visit, legal papers, and divorce. So this person that you've cut your losses from, or they've walked away, the legal matters could be that it's a divorce that you're going through, a messy separation, or this person that you've gotten involved with has been going through a messy separation like that. There could have been an affair. Heartstrings, stringing along, get pregnant, entrapment, playing with feelings. So, yeah, when I said there could have been a love affair, that's what I'm getting from that card. They've made a big mess of things. The Tower moment was the end of your relationship. You got ghost, leaving behind, disappearing, cold, and no contact. That might be how you're both feeling at the moment, but you too. I feel like you've really let go of this connection. You're ready for this Emperor. You've got the present, feeling the moment, becoming aware today, in the now. So rather than focusing on the past, you're more embodying the future and the present moment, living in that present moment and practicing mindfulness, which is really great. It's going to help you through this. You've got ascending, learning, transcending, preparing for union and new phase, and that's right on your Emperor. Woohoo. That just gave me goosebumps. Oh, this person's going to give you the feel-good goosebumps, you know, the good ones. Family, starting a family, making a home, feeling safe and secure. That's beautiful. That's what this new connection is going to be bringing in for you. Or you might be even just doing this on your own. There's plenty of women out there that walk away from relationships and build a home for their family outside of that relationship. Risky. Unprotected sex, sexual disease, partner to partner, unsafe decisions. And that's about this person coming back into your life. You're going to be like, no, take your unprotected junk away from me and go find one of them other chickies that's interested in it. Yeah, that's twice so that pregnancies come up. Did your person get somebody pregnant? Is that why you guys broke up? I don't want to know really, but they're quite thought-provoking questions, you know. Oh, my bad. We're jumping into the charms too early. You're done with this connection, hey? You're like, yep, totally over it. Move on, but we're going to get some confession messages from this person to you. I think time apart is best for us right now. I look at your pictures on my phone. So this person's reminiscing about the past, feeling nostalgic. I'm sorry for being so toxic. And we'll get one more of our love confessions cards. You brought the life back into my life, and look at what they did with that. Alright, what we'll do now is we'll do our charms. I'll just pop that deck to the side. It'll make it a bit easier for me later. Alright. Wow, that's a lot. So you've got newspapers. And these are around Christmas time newspapers. They say Merry Christmas on them. So there could be some news you're waiting to receive in the paper, or news that's coming in. I'm getting that there's news that's coming in around Christmas time. Smut, the reader. This person's really taught you to be able to read people's energy well. You've learned a lot from this person. The photographer. So you might be the one that like to take all those pictures and try and keep good memories. Friends to lovers. That's going to be, or that may have been how you and this person originally met. This one keeps coming up. Hey, good vibes. The past. This person might have made a mixtape for you in the past, or you guys listen to really old school music. You might be from that era where you could record mixtapes off the radio. Reading the dictionary is a really good skill to embody. My best friend reads the dictionary for fun, and she got me into it. Just all the words you don't know what they mean. You start reading text, and you get these words that you sometimes use quite often, and you think, well, when I'm put on the spot, I can't explain the meaning of that. And you dive into it, and you find more words, and more words, and you keep looking them up, and you just get smarter and smarter. And Spirit might be encouraging you to do that at the moment. This has been a prickly situation, and you might be feeling prickly at this time after having gone through it. You got the ballerina, the dancer. I feel like you and this new person are going to enjoy dancing. And you've got 2 notebooks. So Spirit's encouraging you to journal now. Journal your way through this difficult period. Yeah, because your person had addictive tendencies. I'm getting they were a bit of a gambler with that racehorse there. You got another ballerina, another dancer. Screw. You're like, screw you. This person that's treated you badly hasn't got their head screwed on right for having treated you like that, because you're rare. You're a unicorn. You got the owl, so this person, even though they've walked away, they're still keeping a good eye on you and what you're doing on your social media and whatnot. And you got a rabbit. Oh, that person with the pregnancy. You got an umbrella. So even though you're going through stormy times, you're resilient and you've got the resources to back you up. You've got the sewing machine, so this is a period of mending and recovery for you. You got a leaf, so something went down in autumn, or you might be meeting this new person in autumn. And you got the turtle. So you're going to be in this energy of being slow moving towards this person, just because you're a bit hurt from what you went through. And there, look, rabbit, baby carriage. Someone's having a baby. Someone didn't wrap their shit up. You got the snowflake, and snowflakes are really rare. No 2 snowflakes are the same. And you got the motorbike. I'm getting, yeah, player energy, like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. That song's in my head right now. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone, gone, gone. You got a clover leaf, so you've dodged a bullet. You're very lucky. You're very lucky to come out of this, how well it is what you have, level-headed and as you are. And you got another unicorn there. You're so rare. You're precious. Now you got a shell. I'm getting that you might be feeling like you clammed up to receive this new person in. They're things that you need to embody and work on. There's that alcohol for those addictions that this person has. Oh, I don't think they were like that when you met them. I feel like they've fallen into these patterns. This person is speeding out of your life like a rocket. They're silly for having lost you. They're a bit of a space cadet. And you got a rainbow there. You have a rainbow period after the storm. And you got the squirrel. Like that spider on the, I believe it was the 8 of Pentacles. The squirrel's very resourceful for storing things up for the winter so that he doesn't have to suffer during the winter. And you've got your heart safeguarded at the moment with that clammed up under lock and key. The letter R might be significant. You've got R again. I'd say that name Richard, but I'd rather say the word Dick. See? You got, no offense to our Richards out there in the collective, but you got RRD. You got N. I'm getting Ronald. E. Q, because you're the queen and you don't deserve to go through what you've been through, and you're not going to let anybody else ever treat you like that again, because you embody self-love. There's the love heart with love on it. You got another Q, confirmation, queen. You got a G and an R, and there's the E as well. I'm getting Gregory, might be significant. And you got an O, Ronald. You got an F, A, V. I'm getting that you were this person's favorite person, like this person that's walked away and got someone pregnant. You were their favorite person, and they realize that now. And again, you got another clover leaf, confirmation that you were very lucky to walk away from this as level-headed and I wouldn't say unscathed, because I don't think it's been like that for you, but you could have come out of this a lot worse than what you have. If you didn't hear that, you could have come out of this a lot worse than what you have. Lastly, we'll just get our question pendant. So I'd like you to close your eyes, take a big deep breath, ground your energy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to breathe out, open your eyes, and now I'd like you to think of a question, please. If I'm too quick, feel free just to pause it until you're ready for your question, because right now I'm going to spin the pendant and see what we get. That's a yes. Definitely a yes there. Hope that was the answer that you were after. Thank you so much for watching. Please drop a comment in this comment section. Tell me what you think below. I look forward to engaging with y'all. Please feel free to jump over to my shop on Etsy, where I'm selling more personalized and specific tarot readings. Some of them are on special at the moment, and they're quite good bargains actually. You're looking at about $7 a reading. Some of them are at the $20 mark though. And yeah, please like, share, subscribe to my channel if you liked it, and I look forward to sharing more tarot reads and channeled messages with you in the future. All right, bye for now. Thank you. Come again.